has made a lot of changes. I mean, we see a lot of businesses are resetting or going back to their drawing rooms, factoring in various aspects, especially in real estate. Health and wellness is becoming a very, very important aspect, which no longer we want to ignore. Secondly, for real estate developers, it's our projects are becoming very, very people centric. I mean, we're putting in a lot of thrust on our design, where things are becoming more human centric, people centric, more spaces. Designs are becoming spacious. We're factoring in a lot of aspects. Do you see that globally there is a change because of pandemic in terms of sustainability?
Um, I think what it's done, it's an interesting question, Kate. I think what it's done is it's given us some opportunities. So you will all well, we're on a Zoom call now, so that's a good example, really, of what I think the pandemic has opened up for us as a door. And I think that also means that we can potentially be a lot more efficient, and our productivity can increase in being able to do this. I don't believe the sort of the so some people say, oh well, this is the end of travel, or the end of business travel, the end of meetings, and I don't believe that at all for 1 second. I think we will still conduct those in-person meetings, those networking events, because we're human beings, and those are sort of that's what we do. We're social. But I think what these sort of opportunities do for us, as a result of the pandemic, is this tech that we have now in Zoom, Microsoft Teams, you name it, Blue Jeans, all of these different things floating around. Is it provides us with opportunities to improve efficiency between those in-person events, and I think that's really important from a proficiency basis. But it also means that we can be more sustainable in the ways in which we use space, so we don't necessarily have to utilise spaces when we don't need to. And it does mean that, for instance, if you're doing a 3 or 4 day week in the office, those other days might be utilised from home. That might be a less reduction in travel times. It might also be a better sort of balance for your own welfare and well-being. You might be able to sort of balance your lives a bit better if you're not having to do a 9 to 5 in an office. Because I do think that's a bit old-fashioned. I mean, certain jobs require it, but in a lot of jobs, it's not necessary to be in an office from 8 till 8 or whatever it is.